I need to be operating at a high level at all times. Like, what we talking about? We not half-assing nothing over here. Like, baby.
How many times I gotta, yeah. How many times I gotta say I'm on a whole other wave? If it ain't respect, tell them don't say my name.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I thought that I would have a chit chat with you guys while I do my makeup, and I want to do a colorful makeup look today. I'm trying to get y'all at a good angle that y'all will be able to see me. Okay, I think we all set to go now. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my primer. As a matter of fact, let's use the rest of this primer because I'm trying to get rid of stuff. For all my makeup girlies, y'all know, we be getting product and then we'll try another product and then another product and then another one. And then all of a sudden we have all these products. I really should put on a matte primer because my skincare routine has my face looking nice and moisturized. But then when I put my makeup on top of it, it just kind of like look oily. So either I need to do a matte primer or I need to learn how to set my makeup. Maybe a little bit of both. So I'm just gonna go in with this matte primer by Wet n Wild. Ooh, I put way too much. As y'all know, if y'all been watching my vlogs, I have been going from hotel room to hotel room. I was going to go ahead and get an Airbnb, but as I was reading through some of the listings, you know, the ones that are close to like the nice Dubai scenery, live locations, restaurants, all that, etc. If you read the fine print, they talking about if you stay there more than 20 days, then you have to pay the gas and the water bill, and they go send you the bill. Hold on, wait, pause. This is the whole point of me getting an Airbnb, baby. You need to just calculate that in your price. This is why I read the fine print. They ain't gonna get me with the fine print. So I've been jumping hotel to hotel room. I kind of want to find a place to stay, like residence in this area. My goal is to have like a really nice villa or a really nice townhouse. I have decided that apartments is not for me. I thought that I wanted like a nice downtown penthouse, you know what I mean? That type of vibe. But after touring a bunch of places, it's just a lot of things that just don't sit right with me. So future editing me here, I decided that I will let you guys view my beautiful face as I do this voiceover. but I have forgot to explain this part properly. As I was touring like the downtown penthouses and stuff, I just noticed that it was so many people living in an apartment building. And mind you, these apartment complexes or villas or whatever, they be 80 floors high, 70 floors high, 50 floors high. And then the elevator process is just a headache, right? So just imagine during rush hour time, you're trying to get on the elevator, you press the button, and each time the elevator opens, it's full of people already. It's just so frustrating. And to me, if you're going to be spending like $15,000 a month, I need y'all to have adequate elevators. Like, y'all didn't properly plan this out. Y'all gonna have to redo this building and add some more elevators to it. Or like, yeah, so that was one issue for me. The second issue that I had is I know that this is a culture difference, but they would leave their shoes in the hallway. You know what I mean? You know, when you have a penthouse, it's made up the same as an apartment complex. And your shoes are in the public hallway. To me, I just thought that was very selfish. I understand that, you know, you don't want your shoes in the house, but I don't want your shoes in the hallway either. So it was a no for me. So you know that when you go, you know, to the downtown area or the marina area or the Palm Jumeirah, of course you're gonna pay more and you're gonna get way little, right? Which is fine. I was accepting of that. The only thing that I have a problem with is I need my master bedroom to be a certain specific dimension in order for it to fit my bedroom frame. So my bedroom frame was custom made, and when I got it made, you know, I was in my house, and my house is very spacious, so my house was accommodating. And I knew, like, okay, girl, if you get this doggone bed, like, you gotta be okay with being here. Like, and so I looked at my house. I love my house. I'm like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna be here forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. And of course, forever only turned out to be 3 years. And I noticed a trend with myself that I move every 3 years. Like, I gotta shake it up. So I was literally in my dream home. And my dream, like, that was my dream a while ago. No, I got a new dream. And I just feel like at this stage of my life, I'm still single, I'm unmarried, I have no kids, besides Foxy, because don't play with Foxy. Yes, my dog is my kid. So besides having a dog, I don't answer to nobody. And with that being said, this is probably the last chance, the last couple of years that I'll be able to make selfish decisions, you know, where I only have to accommodate me and my dog. So that just brings us to the topic of discussion, which is my current situation, which is the struggle of finding somewhere to stay. As y'all know, if y'all watched my last vlog, I was very disappointed that the agent ended up booking that villa right under my nose. And I'm like, I thought we had a deal. Like, what's up with you? And like I said, if you watched last week's vlog, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I was very sad, a little bit like, dang, this place was so perfect. You know, I just kind of had to have a talk with God. And I just heard him say, like, delay don't mean denied, like, just be patient. I just had to realize that I am moving to a different country. Like, the laws of the land is different. Like, it's so weird trying to navigate a new place, like a whole new country. Like, they have so many, you know, different culture things, so many different nuances. I had kind of touched on this in my last vlog as well, that I don't think I did, but okay, if not, I'll touch on it now. So the way that they do things here is so different than what we're used to in America. My visa process, you would think that I would be going to a governmental agency. Baby, no. The way that Dubai is able to offer income tax free, like, you don't pay taxes on your income or your business, which makes it very attractive to business people and people who are very affluent. And this is the reason why Dubai is so rich, right? When you don't have to pay taxes on your income, it's like, yeah, yeah, we need to get up over there. But with that being said, that means that the government is not doing, they don't have a lot of government entities doing a lot of the processing that we will be used to in America. Like, everything is outsourced. So it's like decentralized. Everything is decentralized. So me going through my visa process, I had to find a private company who would do it. And you know what I mean? They're taking me through these steps, and I'm like, hold on, wait, like, this don't seem right. While I was in America, like, looking everything up, I'm like, this can't be right. Like, you know what I mean? I don't need a third-party person to set up my LLC and, you know, all that. I want to do it by myself, right? Because I did that in America. Baby, I done tried to look that up, and it's just not the law of the land. Like, that's just not what they do. So I'm going to go in with my P. Louise base, because we're going to do a bright eyeshadow look. I'm going very, very bright. My skirt today is very colorful. I'm going to be going to this very bright location in Dubai. It's so beautiful. So I want to do bright makeup. Somebody said I look like Alice in Wonderland. So, but back to what I was saying. Everything is so decentralized, and I'm not used to that. And even like the real estate, I was looking at a website that was talking about buying in Dubai, and their headline is why you know, they give you reasons why you should buy in Dubai, right? What did they say? They said very little governing policies, which makes ease of transaction be a private party. And I was like, oh, this is the way of the land. Like, this is what y'all do. And I had already noticed that with, like I said, my visa process, and even like importing my dog over here. it's like you don't go directly through the government. I know I'm gonna keep saying this, but like to me, I'm like, huh? Like that don't even sound right to me. You know what I mean? Like what? How is that possible? With all that being said, after I got denied the place that I wanted to be, I had to take a hard look at myself and be like, okay, Christadia, like, I know that this is what you want. Yes, you have the means to pay for it, but do you really even need all this? Like, and like I said, after having the talk with God, and it's like, delayed does not mean denied. I'm like, okay, let me reevaluate my wants. You know what I mean? Let me reevaluate my wants. Like, I am such an instant gratification person. Like, if I want it, I get it because I deserve it. And who gonna tell me no? I'm definitely not gonna tell me no. You know what I mean? And sometimes we have to deny ourselves because then it becomes this unhealthy beast that cannot be tamed, right? And I think that is a lot of reason why people who have already, let's say, achieved monetary success, that they don't be fulfilled, because it's always going to be more. You know what I mean? It's always going to be something else. Currently, you can be living the dream that you had in the past and not be satisfied, because now you have to feed that hunger of wanting more and more and more and more, and it's just an unhealthy cycle. And I think that it is very, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say wise, but I think that it's important that we even tell ourselves no sometimes on our desires, right? Of course, give yourself the things that you need to live, but when we're talking about wants and desires, it's important to deny yourself sometimes. I don't ever want to be in constant pursuit of more, right? I honestly want to live a very beautiful, comfortable lifestyle, but it's not necessarily more. I mean, I want more joy, more positive energies around me, but I'm just talking about as far as materialistic things. And honestly, while we're speaking on that, I get back to the living situation. But while we're speaking on that, y'all also seen on my last vlog that I just recently made my first designer purchases, right? And then guess what happened? I started going on the websites, and now I want more, and I never wanted to be that person. I never was that person. And now why am I becoming that? Like, I'm not even that girl. Like, I don't even care about labels, like, for real. If it's cute, I'ma wear it, baby. I'ma wear it if it's cute. You know, however, I'm like, oh, my birthday, I've never had anything designer other than like maybe Michael Kors or Coach, right? Let me go ahead and just do this one-time thing for my birthday. And 2 purses turned into 3. Went to the product store. That was the very first store I went to. Bought 2 purses. Went to the Fendi store. Bought a purse. Now I'm at Christian Dior. Trying to get it. You know what I mean? And it's just like, but why? Why? Got a Cartier bracelet. Why? Like, huh? And it's like, Christadia, that's not even who you are. Let's just be true to who you are. And I will say that I've always been the person who spent my money on my house and not material things. So my house gonna be laid, and baby, I'm gonna go on a great trip. Like, I'm gonna live my life. So I've always spent my money on my comfort zone. Like, I invest in my home. Like, I want it to be nice. I want it to feel like home. I want it to be clean. I want it to be, you know what I mean? And then also, I want to be able to travel. I don't want to be tied down from traveling constantly in Louis, Gucci, Prada. You know what I mean? I never wanted to be that person. I just wanted to live life and experience. So with that being said, I think that the reason why I did not get that property is because God was like, not yet, not just yet. Like, work towards that. Like, save for that, because you will appreciate it more. Like, when you work for something, you appreciate it more. Like, we as humans, we have to work for it. And not to say that I haven't worked for it, right? But like, for me, I was literally extending my budget, my initial budget, to accommodate this place, because like the other ones that were in my budget, they just didn't have enough space. I'm telling y'all, for this bed, it's just a lot that goes into it. I'm just really just trying to say that being denied that property has definitely put some things into perspective for me on what's important. I literally wrote down what it is that I need, you know what I mean? Like, and I am just manifesting that, because honestly, that villa was just way too much for me. When I say it was way too much, like, it was 4 bedrooms. And it's like, I don't need 4 bedrooms. I do need 2. I need my master bedroom and I need an office. So if it doesn't have a dedicated office, I need to be able to turn that bedroom into a dedicated office. Okay, I know that this look crazy now. All in all, like I said, I just had to sit down and write exactly what I wanted and just write it down on paper and literally manifest the place that I want, other than the place telling me what it is that I need, if that makes sense. Like, and allow the place to find me, so to speak. You know what I mean? I hope that everything that I'm saying this makes sense. All in all, I just decided that I want to manifest something that is a lot more affordable so that I can actually enjoy Dubai, not have to reach a certain amount of sales goals just to afford my living. And also the thing about Dubai too is that you either pay in 1 check, 2 checks, or like 4. You know what I mean? So that means you got to pay up your whole rent for the year when you sign, or you can pay every 6 months or every 4 months. So that is a different type of structure as well. So I want y'all to keep that in mind. It's just a lot of things to consider with moving out of the country, in which I knew that. I knew what I was getting myself into. So I'm not complaining. My whole thing is I just need to be budgeting myself. And with that, I do want to start doing budget enveloping. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but basically where you use the envelope method to budget. I love Dave Ramsey, and so I just want to get back to having restrictions on my money, putting my money to work, because if you don't put your money to work, baby, it will start dwindling before your eyes. So now we're gonna go in. I ain't getting nothing in here. Now I'm gonna go in with my foundation from Vanity Vault, and this color is Iced Mocha. And see, that's another thing that I am learning. Like, you pay for your things so many times over, right? I actually envy minimalists. And why I say that is because the things that you collect, you pay for more than once. Like, every time you move, you have to pay for it. Every time you're spending, the time that you were spending cleaning up your house because you're hoarding, you know, that's costing you. You know, everything that you buy is costing you something. And so now, with that being said, I do want to be more conscious of everything that I am buying. Like, and I know that when I put myself on a monetary budget, then it will just carry over in many parts of, you know, my life. So I was going through my closet and I'm like, wow, so much stuff with tags on it that I'm literally just giving away because I don't have the time or don't want to take the time to sit here and take pictures and post and negotiate the price on everything. Like, it's just a lot. Every time I would buy something, I would give something away. And even that was insufficient. Like, when I was going through my closet and seeing all the things that I haven't worn in years, I'm like, girl, just give it away. And having to go through that process and seeing all this money that I'm giving away, I'm like, wow. I hope this isn't too rambling. You're actually getting something out of this video. So I'm gonna go in with my concealer. This one is Cool Tan, and then this one is Medium Beige. I'm gonna put the Cool Tan down first. Actually, I'm not gonna use the medium beige. I'm gonna use porcelain just because, baby, I want to be bright. I love bright makeup or bright highlight when I have bright eyeshadow. It just does something to snatch the face. So now I'm gonna go in with this light on here. It's like so dim, it looks kind of terrible. So my makeup gonna be fine. Don't even worry, don't even trip. I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques concealer brush. I'm just glad that I kind of have this mindset to where I can be truthful with myself and realize, like, okay, Christadia, you are getting out of line, you're getting out of pocket. And I love that you know, God has a hold on me so much to where he see me like, I guess, kind of going down the wrong path. I won't say going down the wrong path, but maybe moving too fast, or maybe see where I can make a better decision. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't a bad decision that I was making, but I just I have the ability to listen to when he's speaking. You know what I mean? When he's speaking to me. I am one of those people. I don't want to learn hard lesson. You hear me? And I'm always cognizant of how I spend my money actually. You know? And I don't want to forget that just because I moved to Dubai. And that's why I said it's going to be important for me to get back on my Dave Ramsey. Get back on clarifying what it is that I want out of this experience. Like, what are your goals? Are your goals to expand your business? If I say that my goals is to expand my business, have an international makeup brand, then I need to be making decisions more towards that, and the lifestyle will come. Like, the house will come, literally. You are moving to another country, and the thing about Dubai, they will upsell you on everything. I call all these companies, get the price of the visa, they tell you one price, you get there, they're like, oh, but you actually need this one, it's going to cost this. Like, it's always a hidden fee. And I'm just like, wow. I just have to know that during this season, I just have to be willing to take a step back. Back to what I said earlier, when God said, delay don't mean denied. If I prioritize my business and do what I have to do what I'm supposed to do, and God willing, I'm able to infiltrate this market in a way that is impactful, and I achieve my monetary goals, like the house, like I said, the house will come. Sometimes we be in a rush for what we want, and your timeline is not God's timeline. And me knowing that it's not the result, it's the process, that makes sense. It's the person that you become while reaching the goal that's more important than the actual goal itself. Like, we set high goals, you know, things that we've never achieved before, so we can expand our thinking. Maybe we expand in our network. Maybe we expand in our level of understanding. We expand in our business acumen. You know what I mean? It's not the goal, it's the actual process to get into the goal, where the beauty is. And if we don't realize that when we actually, we're not taking in the process, when we actually, you know, achieve that goal, it won't feel as rewarding, because it was never about the goal in the first place. It was about the person that you had to become to achieve this. Like I said, I'm going to focus on my business goals rather than my lifestyle goals. I don't want to say I won't focus on my lifestyle goals. I'm going to prioritize my business goals versus my lifestyle goals. I just kind of wanted to have this talk with you guys, because I know I don't have anybody in my life who can tell me these things, because nobody has ever done what I'm doing. And being the first is like the blessing and the curse, because you don't have anybody to ask, and everybody think that you got it figured out. I think I'm gonna go in with this eyeliner instead of a black one. Oh, is my eyeliner popping or no? Like I'm saying, like, being the trailblazer, everybody, you know, asks you the answers to everything, and you haven't even figured it out. I just be putting one foot in front of the other, child. Literally. People be like, oh, how you do this, how you do this. I just did it, literally. I wish I had some type of profound answer for you. I wish I had some secret sauce, some magic wand. I just get out there, and I'm literally figuring this out along the way. And this is why I love YouTube, because I can go back and watch these videos of my old self, like, wow, Chris Sadia. If only you could see where you are now. Girl, you did that shit. Period. Whew, that makes me emotional. My future self talking to myself now, like, you know, just me thinking of that makes me emotional. Because I understand that it's gonna all come together eventually. And my future self is thanking my present self. Like, you ever have an outer body experience? Like, I just seen my future self thanking myself right now. Like, and I just envisioned that. And like, I'm good. Literally. My future self telling my present self, baby, you good. I'm gonna put these lashes on today. Look how beautiful they are. I'm trying to see how I like these lashes. I've been like really picky about my lashes lately. I don't want them to take away from the eyeshadow, and I don't want to look like I got spiders on my lids. I know that some people don't agree with this type of stuff, but if you don't agree with it, it's just not for you. I get it. A lot of things that I do is not for everybody. A friend of mine actually does tarot cards, and she had did a reading on me, and this was earlier this year. She had told me that she was like, your spirit guides are just protecting you. She said you are so naive to the people around you. Be careful who you let in your circle, because they are watching you. They see what you're doing and they want something from you, and not everybody is genuine. And which I already know. And she said, yeah, that your spirit guides are protecting you from all of these energies that you don't even see around you, and all you want to do is love them and keep them around and encourage them, but they don't want the same for you. She said, I'm literally looking at this and it's kind of scary. Like, she said, be careful what you show on social media, because even though they may not say nothing, they watch it. But that's not even the point that I wanted to talk about. But she told me that I have the gift of game. She's like, I'm flipping over these cards, and it's like, wow, I'm looking at your cards you will never be without. And I just telling y'all that to say, literally the outer body experience that I had of my future self, telling myself right now, my current self in this YouTube video, like, girl, you're good. This is why I got so emotional. It's because I know it to be true. And it just brought me back to the tarot card reading where she told me that I have the gift of gain. And if you have the gift of gain, that don't mean you have to gain everything overnight, baby. Like, it's good. It's going to be more levels. It's levels to this. Like, I have always had this toxic trait, even with starting my business. Like, I can't start from the bottom. Like, I gotta start somewhere in the middle. Like, I need to be operating at a high level at all times. Like, what we talking about? We not half-assing nothing over here. Like, baby, you know what I mean? Like, that's just always been my personality, and that is the reason why I've got thus far. However, with me doing this transition, I have to get familiar with my surroundings before I just go out here just splurging and moving how I want to, just because, literally no reason other than just because. Like, I have to be intentional about everything, who I allow around me, how I'm spending my time, how I'm spending my money, the big choices that I'm making, because all of this is going to snowball into what is to come. And yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm aligning myself with things that actually benefit me, and I'm not just trying to rush to a lifestyle that I desire. It's something about doing something prematurely that will cause you to lose everything. And I just don't want that to happen for me. Like, I'm sorry. I don't. I'm sure nobody does, right? But so now I'm going in with the Physicians Formula bronzer to just define my face, snatch it in a little bit more. And sometimes I don't blend out my chin area good enough, so let me make sure. I don't want no harsh lines with my chinny chin. Y'all, I have never seen so many bumps on my chin ever in life. But I am trying new skincare products for my beauty brand, so my skin is just purging. Now I'm gonna go in with my blush, baby. One thing's about it, two things for sure. I'm gonna wear some blush. I should have used the Vanity Ball highlighter because I can't even see this. I wish I could see how beautiful this makeup is, like in real lighting, because this lighting in this room is like more so what I would consider mood lighting. So it just creates a nice ambiance, but you can't really tell, baby, how snatched my makeup is. But like I said earlier, I hope that this video was helpful for somebody. I know that people can relate, even though they may not be going through the same situation. They can apply my messaging to their situation and get something out of it to help them. The main purpose of this video is I just kind of wanted to be able to vent. And when I'm talking to you guys, I be talking to myself as well, like, you know. So with being able to vocalize my opinion and hearing myself talk, and I just be able to come up with the, you know, different realizations. And the main thing is, don't be in a rush. You know what I mean? We always put a time frame on everything. We was always taught with goal setting to make a timeline, and which I think that is important, but don't be in a rush to be successful, because as soon as you get there, you'll be like, okay, what's next? But like, okay, I did that, but like, what's next? And it's not going to be as gratifying if that milestone only leads to another bigger, better, more advanced milestone, because you're like, wow, it's just a non-ending cycle. And that's just the way we were programmed with capitalism and consumerism. Now, don't get me wrong, I love nice things, I like nice things, I will have nice things. I don't want nothing but the best for myself. However, God's timing, not yours. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and close out this video. I want to wish you guys nothing but the best and success. And until next time, I'm wishing y'all peace, purpose, and prosperity. And I will see y'all on my vlog that's dropping Sunday. Cause y'all subscribe, right? Alright then, gang. I will see y'all on my next video. Peace. Hold on, but wait, cause I have to show y'all this makeup. I had to come back and show y'all this makeup.
Should be higher when I do it. I'ma be the best your nigga never had, but he keep my pocket straight. I just get the cash. I be really chillin' though, ain't even in my bag, ain't even reach for it yet. Let's just do the math. Bitch, I do this 24, 7 days a week. I hustle 31 days, I ain't even sleep.